Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're gonna have ourselves a 1v1 on Langreskaya. Our heroes today are going to be Mr. Lyconious, playing as the Austere Wehrmacht faction in the blue. And his opponent is going to be VindicareX, playing as the UKF, the British forces, in the red. So we're finally on the new patch. I guess it wasn't really that big of an issue not to have it, but, well, you know, if you noticed, the last couple games that came out last week were from the previous patch and even last game, because I got it queued up. I recorded it and, had it already uploaded by the time the changes got made, and then, well, may as well just get it out there. But, I'm not entirely sure what the big changes were, though. I mean, it was a minor patch for the Valence preview mod. So, I mean, as far as the game itself, should be pretty much the same. I don't see anything really changing. Because it says here, yeah, just some rewards correct there. Yeah, doesn't look like anything changed. Some updates for the RtN's assault, and then the, some icons and shit. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so, I also wasn't able to get other games going because, of the patch, but, nothing really changed. Now we're back going, and I saw this game here from VindicareX versus Lyconious, and I figured may as well take a look at it. So let's see what's been going on so far. We see Lyconious going for tier 1 as you would expect, getting himself 2 grants out of the field, and then getting himself a sniper, which is always very nice to see. For VindicareX, we see him getting himself a infantry section, and then a Vickers machine gun. On top of that, though, we also see him laying down a trench right there in the center point. Not garrisoning it, though, just building it, leaving it there. Obviously, it's going to be tough for Lyconious to take it down right now. He needs to invest in a little bit more things that are a little bit more explosive than just bullets. So far north here on the left-hand side, we have the first engagement as infantry section, and the Pio squads engage at relatively close range. The Pios, though, just taking a massive beating here. They're going to get torn apart, down to 2 men forced to retreat, and looks like the 2 of them are going to make it out of there. Grand Squad is shifting in that position, but we do see the sniper over here for Lyconious getting caught out of position here by an infantry section. However, the infantry section for VindicareX gets a little bit too greedy there. Tries to get the kill on the sniper, manages to inflict about half health damage on it. But, well, with the one-shot kills of the sniper, manages to bring the squad down to 1 man, forces it to retreat, and then gets it executed on the retreat. So on the left-hand side, the engagement still goes on as the infantry section and the Grens duke it out, down to 2 men on each of the squads. However, with the cap happening, VindicareX decides to disengage as he has lost the squad already and is now in a poor position that he probably doesn't want to be in. You do see a Royal Engineer squad out on the field. Their SMGs do a decent amount of damage close range. However, they are not they're not super awesome, not like the Commandos, but They rush forward, and they actually get themselves inside of the trench, which is a ballsy maneuver there. There is a sniper on the field, but remember, garrison troops do have a 50% chance to survive, or the sniper has a 50% chance to miss troops inside of trenches and buildings, but, well, manages to do the damage, and down to 1 man. Vickers machine gun, though, does move itself up to the center of the map, provides some support. The Gren squad is currently suppressed, and the Royal Engineer is right on top of those Grens, doing the damage. And ooh, nice little dodge there by VindicareX as the shot flies right at the split second where he hit retreat and misses his Royal Engineers, keeping the Vickers machine gun there on the field. And the Gren squad is forced to retreat. It does make it out of there, I believe. Yeah, it's coming out of there with 1 man left, but it took a little bit of a beating. We do have a sniper now on the field for VindicareX, though, so that's going to be a nice little game of cat and mouse here. Lyconious is not aware that a sniper is on the field. He can probably suspect. I mean, he did see the Royal Engineers, and, well, you build it from that same place, so, he can expect that that would be the case. Currently, his sniper is back on the field, and it looks like he's not going to be moving it out until it gets healed up. No, he's moving back now, so it is going to be moving back onto the field. But right now, VindicareX has the element of surprise on his hand. He can leave his snipers just sitting there, holding fire as it is right now, and try and counter snipe. Grand Squad on the far right-hand side going for that fuel. I'm not going to be connecting it, just trying to remove it from VindicareX's possession. And on the left-hand side, we have infantry section, the only infantry section left right now for VindicareX, moving around, capturing. Sniper moving across out in the open. Does kind of reveal himself. It's not currently cloaked, so it needs to position itself a little bit better. Manages to do just that. The German sniper is currently retreating back to the base. And VindicareX continues to hold his fire on the snipers, wanting to wait for that moment. Back at base, though, we do see the bunker going down. The sniper has taken some additional damage, so again, I don't think Lyconious is going to be sending him out like that. Sniper does get caught here by the 222 as it rushes out for Lyconious. However, it runs straight into the mine. A very nicely placed mine there by VindicareX. Hitting the mine, detonating, and basically destroying the engine. The engine is heavily damaged, so it's going to be moving out very slowly. The sniper can't actually just turn back and start shooting at that 222 and take it out because it is, an anti-vehicle 50 cal sniper. And we see a Vickers machine gun moving itself to place the arc of fire right on top of that 222, which should be enough to take it down. The damage is going to be quick enough that there's no way the 222 can survive. Sniper, though, does bring up the rear, takes a shot, explodes, and down goes the 222 for Lyconious. So a nice little attempt there by Lyconious. It was actually, pretty good. Rushed it straight through the center, actually caught the sniper where it was, and forced it to retreat right away. Could have actually chased it down and killed it. However, VindicareX, the veteran he is, manages to be well prepared for that with a very well placed mine. Left-hand side, we hear the engagements going on. Infantry section duking it out against Grenz and a Pio squad. The sniper also nearby there for support. 8 kills so far on the sniper. The 50 cal sniper, only 1 kill, that being a vehicle. Still, well, actually not holding fire anymore. I mean, I guess the jig is up there for VindicareX. Lyconious is aware that a sniper is on the field, so that's why he has his own sniper on the far left side of the map. Just, well, being utilized as a fighting infantry, capturing a little bit of territory while other infantry are in front of it, creating a bit of a buffer zone here. We have the Pios right here, we have the Grenz in the center, making sure nobody sneaks by and the sniper gets caught out of position. Right-hand side, Grand Squad engaging Royal Engineers as they start laying down some wire. Sniper for VindicareX, though, starts taking back what's his. Taking some shots there at those Grenz, and the Grenz, well, are quickly forced to retreat. Up in the north, Grand Squad retreating. Well, not Grand Squad, the Pio Squad retreating. As a Grand Squad backpedals. We do have the 222 on the field. Second 222 for Lyconious. And VindicareX is, for now, just sitting a little bit. Infantry section does get popped with its medical supplies because, I mean, it pretty much should. Sniper getting caught once again by the 222. Going to be retreating. Retreats in a favorable angle here as the 222 had to drive around the hay bale, which allows it and gives it enough time to actually make it back home. Still a little bit threatened there as it's going to stand right in front of the 222. The 222 lays into it with its autocannon, and down goes the sniper. A nice little aggressive move there by Lyconious. Seems to have paid off so far. And, yeah, not a lot there that VindicareX can do about that. Piats get upgraded there by VindicareX, and he says Piat. Not exactly sure why he's saying that, but damned enemies trying to take a point from us. I mean, unless he wasn't trying to pick up Piats. I mean, let's see. This squad has the Bren, and these guys have Piats. I guess just the battle cry there against the 222, I suppose. So the trench in the center has taken a little bit of damage, but it's still alive. Royal Engineers popping into it. We got more mines getting laid down across. That is, unfortunately, there the folly for VindicareX. He did not reset up a defensive mine like this one. So the 222 was, able to go in successfully. Second sniper on the field for VindicareX, wanting to still have that build on the field. We see Lyconious going for his own MG. And we see back at base, the Pyos repairing that 222. As the sniper continues to move out. 8 kills so far. Not too amazing. But it's still a threat on the field, and sniper hurts against the infantry sections. They're pretty strong, but losing members quickly just takes them out of the fight. So for now, we see Royal Engineers just moving around capping. We see Lyconious preparing to move out once again. Sniper leading the charge very aggressively here, very bold. Standing right next to a tree and pretending to be a tree, cloaks him in the battlefield. Sniper on the left-hand side, taking some shots. Infantry section down to 2 men, going to be retreating and should be making it out of there. Autocannon from the 222, laying into the trench, trying to take it down. Will eventually take it down, but again, it's not magnificent. It'll take a while. Pack gun getting built for Lyconious, as VindicareX built his own tank. He is going for the Centaur, though. Centaur used to be all the rage back in the day when the Brits first came out. Has been tuned, and, well, we frankly haven't seen it that much, at least not lately. So it'll be interesting to see if it works out or if it's not worth it, I suppose. Royal Engineers popping into the trench for a little bit, take some damage, take a loss, and the trench will be lost, and down it goes. We see a lot of troops moving into the center of the map. The 50 cal sniper for VindicareX moving a little bit further forward. The sniper is right out there in the open. It is in range of the sniper. Oh, there goes the shot. Down goes the sniper for Lyconious, and VindicareX manages to keep his own on the field. Gonna be forced to pop into the house as the 222 is harassing it. Nice little mine there by VindicareX. Gets the hit on the 222, and the sniper could actually move itself around, maneuver, and actually take out the 222 if at all possible. We see a second 222 getting built for Lyconious as the Centaur hits the field. The sniper is right there inside the house. However, we can't actually see him. Huh, it's kind of funny. There he is, but he doesn't appear like these guys. I guess maybe I have to select them. Anyway, so yeah, the 222 goes down as the Centaur comes into the field, easily dealing with all that. And there goes the flank here of the Germans. Lyconious is going to get torn apart by the Centaur. From behind, we see a Pyo squad with flamethrower moving up, trying to flush out that Vickers. Sniper popping out, providing some additional support. And the MG42 is going to be taken out here by the Centaur as he chases it down. We have a second 222 on the field for Lyconious, being, I suppose, the third on the field. Ooh, manages to make it out of there. So he can chase that down and take it out. You can see the hits there doing quite a bit of damage. It is luring the Centaur into the range of a pack gun. However, the pack gun will easily get torn apart here by the Centaur. Will be taking maybe a hit. No, does not manage to actually track it fast enough and get a hit on it. The 222 is doing what it can, but the Centaur will be clearing out the weapon here. And geez, it's just, yeah, Centaur was a brilliant choice there for VindicareX. Just tore everything apart, turned the game completely around, and VindicareX now in a superior dominant position. So Pagan is left there on the field. VindicareX could go pick it up if he wanted to, or just destroy it with his Piats if so inclined. We see a second Pagan getting built for Lyconious just to be able to have something on the field in case that Centaur decides to waltz into his base, because that's what it could do. The Grants can Faust it, snare it, but nothing can kill it, so it is, of course, a necessary investment right now. And VindicareX just moving back, going to be repairing his his tank, and sending out everything to just get back into best shape as possible. Sniper up in the north, backing up the infantry section as it caps. We see the pack gun getting recovered there by Lyconious, which is unfortunate there for VindicareX. Should have maybe tried and take it out with the Piats perhaps, although they weren't there, so I suppose they couldn't exactly, but I mean. Vickers machine gun in the center, getting torn apart. Takes a nasty rifle grenade to the face. Down to one man, a sliver of health, but it looks like it's barely going to make it out of there. Centaur sitting in the center, going to be covering. Shots flying at the Grand Squad. The Grand Squad instantly retreats, as it is unable to do much. And the sniper, back on the lines over here, just sitting there, not actually doing much. We do see that the infantry section manages to take out the pack gun here as it got stolen. So it's back out there on the field. But with the second pack gun on the field now for Lyconious, the Centaur takes some damage and is going to be forced to retreat. Second shot from the pack gun, though, misses completely, which is helpful there for Vindicare. There we go. Moves out of the way, and the Centaur takes another shot as it manages to get there. Mechanized Assault Doctrine selected for Lyconious, as we do see the Stuggy coming onto the field. Trench going to be destroyed here by the Stuggy. Getting popped there by VindicareX, as he knows he cannot finish the build. Sniper taking some shots here at the Stuggy. The Stuggy does get stunned there by the Sniper as the critical shot. And the Sniper retreats as the Stuggy turns itself around. Infantry section popping into the house, popping out, trying to avoid the wrath of the Stuggy. Going to be taking a shot to the face, losing one more member. Forced to run the gauntlet. Can they make it out of there? The Stuggy could actually kill a friendly member. No, they end up moving out of the way and making it out of there. Still, though, pretty good there. The Pagon did get left there in the center of the map, so again, Lyconious can recover that and have more anti-tank capabilities. But for now, it looks like he's going to be sitting. Now we do see mines getting laid down all over the place over here on the right-hand side by VindicareX, as he's just moving along capping. He does have 3 Royal Engineers on the field. And we do see the 17-pounder AT gun getting built for VindicareX. Does he have the... He does have Advanced Emplacement Regiment available, so maybe he'll go with that. Although with the AT gun, it seems maybe a little bit unlikely. AT gun, though, does get set up there in the center. Oof, nasty shot there at the Stuggy. The Stuggy going to try to move out of range, but might not be able to make it. Does make it. So stays alive, and the 17-pounder gun takes a shot through the hedge, but ends up just missing. Fire flare. Okay, so that's what it has. I hadn't actually seen what it had. And then piercing shot. So the Grand Squad over on the left-hand side. Quickly dealt with, as it can't really do much. Pack guns, though, managing to get some nice flanking shots there on that Centaur. Centaur down to like 30% strength. Gonna be needing some repairs. Thankfully for it, though, VindicareX has Royal Engineers in stride. Manages to flare somewhere. Can I see the flare? I mean, if I break line of sight, he has... Oh, there it is. Haha. So yeah, flare getting called in right there in the center, allowing VindicareX to view past it. Maybe trying to see if he can spot the Stuggy and take it out, but no, the Stuggy is too far off range for that AT gun, so it's going to stay there for a while. But the Royal Engineers are in there just chilling with the AT gun crew. Vickers machine gun up in the north, trying to protect the approaching infantry. The infantry section is forced to retreat, though, as it took some hits. We do have another sniper back on the field here for Lyconious, revealing himself as he does take a shot at that infantry section. So the sniper for VindicareX is once again, maybe again, called to duty. He only has 3 kills so far. Hasn't really done much. He only killed 3 infantry, but he alone is covering the right-hand side point. Victory points 298 to 465, currently in the lead for VindicareX. Shots flying into the center from the AT gun, showing that dirt in front of it who's boss. Centaur squad on the far left-hand side being forced to retreat right away. The sniper moving itself up into cloak. Pack guns moving up to counter the approaching tank. The AT gun behind the Royal Engineers proving itself rather useless against infantry and just hitting the dirt in front of it because it looks like a tank. Royal Engineers with their Piats moving up as the Grand Squad, I mean, doesn't really do much. Squad is still alive. And man, that dirt in front of it is taking a beating. Another emplacement on the field for VindicareX, as he does go, in fact, for the Advanced Emplacement Regiment, setting himself up with a mortar. Mortar getting upgraded with the improved fortification to make sure that it can survive. And the improved fortifications over here have not been selected for the AT gun, which I suppose it doesn't exactly need, but we'll see. So now with the mortar on the field, the line for Lyconious is forced back. Mortar shots flying and hitting the thing. The flare is also capable of providing line of sight there for the mortar, so something else to keep in mind of. And the sniper moves itself into the center to provide a little bit of line of sight and maybe see if he can catch a counter sniper, perhaps.
Ready for trouble.
Cromwell getting built for VindicareX. Just trying to have a more mainline tank than the Centaur. Centaur doing a pretty good job against the infantry, but, you know, fails a little bit against the Stuggy. Stuggy finally getting some repairs going on it, as we do have a Pio squad on the field for Lyconious.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
Who's calling in a barrage?
Cromwell tank, reporting for orders.
I don't actually know who's calling in the artillery. So Centaur up in the north, going to be catching the MG42, quickly forcing it to retreat.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Stuggy trying to move into the center, not going to be doing much here against that AT gun.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Counter battery activated there on those weapons. So that's what we're seeing. We're not seeing a special ability, we're just seeing the counter battery going off. Oof. Nasty hit there by the Stuggy, hitting that infantry section. So the game slows down a little bit here. It's just no man's land's getting built in multiple locations. Cromwell moving to the south. Because we don't have a pyrotechnics squad. I mean, we have this, but this guy's all the way up here. Not actually doing anything. So, anyways, so the Cromwell tank over here on the right-hand side. We do have a Panzer Schrecht half-track on the field for Lyconious. Could actually move in and try to engage that Cromwell. We'll see how that works out. MG42 moving up, trying to cover the approach. And the Cromwell is moving back as we have pack guns moving up in front of it. Centaur tank up in the north, managing to clear a pack gun and almost take out a Grand Squad. We see the Cromwell moving up, taking a shot there at that Grand Squad. The pack gun is right there, set up against the Cromwell. Takes a shot but misses, completely whiffing. And we have the half-track moving up to the north to try to engage the Centaur, it looks like. Again, those shots just continue to go off as a counter battery. Up in the north, the half-track goes down, as of course there's a Centaur and a lot of other things there. Panzer Grenadier squad down to one man, forced to retreat, ends up losing its track, so we now have a Schrecht equipped on the Royal Engineer squad, and the sniper moving up, crawling its way up, probably trying to provide some additional line of sight here to these buildings. Victory point 220 to 465. Still in the lead for VindicareX, holding basically a 200-point lead now, so feeling rather comfortable here in this position. It is one of those slow games, though, where there's 2 to 1, basically, with the other opponent unable to really control this point too much, because that's where the defenses are for his opponent, so it's just a slow bleed, so whatever the win scenario here is probably not going to be victory points, I would assume. Although Lyconious is pretty low. He's now going to be down to 200 pretty soon, so those can quickly drain if VindicareX pushes and gets that triple cap. So yeah, the counter battery getting activated just continues to target the mortar squad here as it takes a shot and moves out of the way. Pagan in the center, getting torn apart here by the infantry section. Has to move back out. Loses its member there as it caps. Sniper takes an additional shot. Finally, Sniper actually does something. Hasn't really done much. 4 kills total so far. The Sniper for Lyconious with only 2 kills, sitting there in the center.
The enemy are at 200 points.
And everybody forced to retreat. The mortar sets itself up and again just gets counter batteried there. And we see the Cromwell covering troops as finally VindicareX gets himself the cap over here on the left-hand side. So with that, he'll get the triple cap and, well, we might actually see the game end due to the victory points. Stuggy's still on the field for Lyconious. I'm assuming at this stage what he's waiting for is just the Tiger. He has the fuel for it. He just needs the manpower. He is spending some manpower to be able to, Yep. Keeps taking shots there at the mortar team. Stuggy takes a shot there at the turret of the Cromwell. Manages to disable the turret for a little while. Gets itself Veterancy 2, which gets the armored skirts and forces it to move back here while it gets repositioned. Sniper here in the center is in range against the British sniper. Takes a shot. No, manages to actually get himself out of there. As we see a artillery barrage getting called in right on top of everything here. So that actually makes both weapons from the base fire at that. However, they're going to move out of the way. Centaur managing to just tear apart the Grand Squad as it just pushes forward. Cromwell moving back. We do have a Tiger on the field for Lyconious, so I'm going to assume that he is going to send it out into the enemy base and suicide it, hoping to win the game like that. Because that's what always happens. Piat getting dropped over here on the right-hand side for VindicareX as he loses his Royal Engineers. Only 1 squad left at this point. The Sniper is moving over to the left-hand side, but that's exactly where the RT is. Holy shit, almost gets itself hit. Manages to barely dodge that as it hit the other side of that trunk. And then gets itself artillery. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. Infantry section moving up, running into that MG42. Gonna get torn apart if it doesn't retreat. Down to 2 men, but it does retreat. You see the Stuggy moving around. The Tiger moving up all the way to the north, trying to catch the enemy tanks. Manages to will not get himself killed, at least this time. Seems to have worked out. Takes a little bit of damage, but doesn't get any of the kills on either the Centaur nor the Cromwell, which is currently back at base. And the AT gun, of course, is right there, sitting at it, looking at it, with a stolen pack gun as well for VindicareX. So the Tiger is unable to do much. But props to Lyconious for not just suiciding it into the enemy base, hoping that that would actually get him to win. So, you know, on that sense, good job. So it's still a fight right now, you know, not a fight for Vindicare. It's, I guess the expression would be, it's Vindicare's game to lose, right? So, yeah, I mean, he's great shape right now. 92 to 68 as pop cap goes. So, you know, there is that Tiger on the field, but not a lot of other threats. The Sniper has once again fallen. There's still the Sniper there on the field for VindicareX, which is cloaking and can provide just line of sight for the artillery. We have no counter battery activated right now on these guys, so they're unable to shoot back at the mortar. But if the mortar reveals itself, I'm sure it'll happen. And the Piat is still there. Piat would actually help Lyconious a little bit here, trying to take out those tanks. How to garden do you see my Tiger? Well, that's how you see your Tiger. The Sniper is right there. Guess. Blue Tiger moving back. Is he popping anything? No. Oh, okay, I was like, what did the sniper throw? He threw a flare into the house to barrage it. There goes the shots. Manages to collapse the house, but nobody was in it anymore. Pyrotechnic explosions. Air bursting. Tiger and Stuggy moving up to the north. Going to be trying to engage the Cromwell. The stolen pack gun is back over here by the other pack gun.
Enemy got one of our squads.
And the Tiger and the Stuggy unable to do too much. Forced back out. They do manage to kill something. They killed the infantry section. As we see a Bren left right there on the field that could be picked up. But again, not a lot that Lyconious can do here. He does have a second Stuggy on the field, sending it over to the right-hand side. Going to be running it straight into a mine. Boom, there goes the engine. The AT gun can't turn itself around and just shoot it right there. As the Royal Engineers actually decide to start building a mine in front of it. Not the best of ideas, but the Stuggy can't shoot at them unless it actually turns. Sniper moving up, going to be trying to provide some support here as the Stuggy slowly inches its way to be able to shoot at them. Manages to get one shot off. That's a pretty cool sound design there for the damage engine. Pretty sweet. AT gun turning itself around, facing one of the Stuggies. Manages to take it out in basically one shot. Royal Engineers trying to fight off the the Stuggy, realizing, wait, our guns are not tanks. So Cromwell moves in, going to be quickly dealing with the Stuggy as it gets taken out. We have a third Stuggy on the field total. Well, there were 3 Stuggies on the field total. But we see here the Stuggy in the center just getting massively hit. Main gun destroyed on the Tiger. Tiger unable to do anything. Lyconious goes on a suicide run. Gets his Tiger killed. And I guess with that, the game should come to a close. Yeah, throws in the towel. Losing his Stugs, losing his Tiger in one fell swoop. Thing is that it was pretty much game over for a while now. It was going to be very difficult for him to come back. Could have been a longer game, but it would have been very difficult for Lyconious to actually come back. VindicareX set himself up pretty great, and I mean, when he killed the sniper and a lot of other things, I mean, he put himself in great shape. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.